Welcome in, beautiful people. If this found you, it is not by accident. Please like, share, subscribe. You know the deal. Let's not waste any more time. Thanks for being here. So, this reading is about what is blocking you and what is keeping you stuck. And I did go ahead and pull some cards just so I could get a general idea of, who this is in the collective. So what I picked up was past trauma. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. But with that, I get the sense that you've been healing this trauma, but I feel like there's just a tiny bit, residual that is keeping you blocked. This could be within love, and this could be within career. And what else I got was Epiphany. So this is a period of self-reflection, answered questions, and untapped talents. I do feel like this message is for somebody that's actually pretty powerful. You actually probably have or had a lot of fire in you. I'm seeing yellow right now. We're talking about the solar plexus. Maybe you sort of just felt like your light's been dimmed. And that's so easy right now with everything going on in the world, and especially when you're spread too thin. It's like information overload right now. Very information overload. And the message that with this untapped talents is the thing is that is keeping you stuck is that I'm feeling like you're stuck in a loop, okay? So it's not even that the past trauma that you dealt with is necessarily still affecting you per se. Like, I don't, like, on some level it is, but what I'm getting from this is that it's like you don't know how to move forward. So what it's doing is you're just, repeating this like thought loop that is keeping you stuck when really you've already graduated. Your soul is ready to level up, whoever this message is for. With this message, it's attracting, not chasing. And this is simple energy dynamics. This card says anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. And it's so true. Think of a magnet. And I tell clients this all the time, the more you worry or the more you put pressure or the more that you have to know the answer or when are they going to respond, or when will I hear from this, when will this change, when will that, what is actually happening when you do this is you are casting out this emotion, but the way that it translates into the field, into the energetics, whatever, is it's pushing it. And even when it comes to people, when you do this on an intuitive level, now remember, everybody has intuition. Everybody is, sometimes you can't explain it, you don't know where it came from, but everybody's got it. And so when you are putting this much pressure on, especially when this comes to love, you're sending out like intuitive hits on that person's subconscious to, further cause resistance and delays. But anyways, with that, I pulled a card, when will this change? And the message is something is coming to an end. So the stuck energy is coming to an end, and it's showing the number 9, which is 9 days or 9 weeks from now. So with that, I really do feel like this spring team, this message is timeless. So it's really for anybody when you feel drawn to it or called to it. But this spring season, especially at the time of this recording, it will be spring 2026. And this is when things are going to start breaking through for you on an individual level. And I do have to say, disclaimer, like, sometimes with all this craziness going on in the world, like, sometimes you just gotta put your hands over your ears and go, la, 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 I'm not listening, because it is so damn much right now. It is so fucking damn much. What do you need to know? Wheel of Fortune, love this one. This one just came out in, like, a earlier reading I did. So I really feel like destiny is trying to come in. And it's all about removing yourself from these, like, old thought loops. So there is a call to need to be reflect, but also don't worry. I feel like that this need of, like, needing to surrender, surrender to the process. Queen of Swords, boundaries. Okay, so this, you do need to detach from your emotions a bit. You need to detach. This is all about, setting boundaries, healthy boundaries. I always make it a point to, because I even did this myself when I thought that I was practicing like healthy boundaries. I literally just did a mass cutoff to so many people in my life. And I realized, while I learned a lot of things spending time alone that you just can't, meditate. I mean, I used to meditate for like 2 hours a day, and there's some things that you just can't get when you are around people. But having healthy boundaries doesn't mean isolate either. There's all about healthy balance, you know what I mean? But true boundaries and asserting yourself is to be able to go into any environment and assert those boundaries and hold them and not be affected. You could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but... All right, yeah, breakthrough. This is the breakthrough. I feel like there's going to be like a mental breakthrough that I was seeing before. This epiphany, you have an epiphany coming through, and it's really going to level you up. There's a new change coming in. It's a new change. I feel like this is like the real start of 2026, and my God, so much has already gone on. But I feel like this is really like, a new year for you. This just came out in the last reading too. 6 of Cups. This is all about returning to innocence and going back to, what's true to you. What this could be something that you've already tried. And this also speaks of somebody from your past coming back. So for some of you to go off on a tangent, I do see, okay, 10 of Swords, somebody that betrayed you, they could be an air sign. Somebody that betrayed you or hurt you, screwed you over or something might be coming back, or they're thinking about you a lot. And this actually might be feeding into this energy depletion I'm picking up. And this could be that past trauma. So that might be a clue into this past trauma that you might be like continuously like thought looping back to. So I see that coming in. What to expect with this. A lot of air signs. So this is a lot of mental, this might just all be in the head, energetic dynamics coming in. Knight of Wands, romance. Okay, so you might have an offer coming in. I don't like this energy. This is fire sign energy. It's all passionate, but it's also like super just like physical based. And who is coming in? 10 of Cups. Okay, so somebody's coming in. Maybe they want to promise you, maybe they want to ask you for another chance, or they are selling the dream of your dreams. Back to this Hermit energy. Okay, so listen. Maybe you haven't put yourself out there in a while, or maybe, the dating game is old for you. Maybe they're just really not great offers. Just because you're getting attention, not all attention is good attention. So back to this Queen of Swords, be choosy, hold those boundaries. Yeah, put that back. Attract, not chase. What else does this collective need to know? Yeah, High Priestess here. Really pay attention to your intuition. If something like doesn't look right, feel right, taste right, like just don't do it right now. Queen of Wands. Okay. I do like the, oh, wow, okay. So we have Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So I do see that after this, after you go through whatever this offer is, listen to your intuition, but don't just pay attention to it. And I'm seeing that like, it's okay to choose your independence and say no right now, or if your intuition is telling you to do it, do it. I'm seeing like a lot of change, especially in your love life. A lot of change, communication coming in. There's like gonna be a rapid change, okay? You just have to be open to it. And I'm seeing you're gonna be stepping into like, okay, so I see money's coming in, but also this glow up energy. So if you've been feeling stuck, I do feel like these thought loops, this past trauma, whoever this potential air sign is, you're getting rid of this. You're moving on from this. 9 of Pentacles. So you have money coming in. Things are going to be looking up for you very, very soon. Whoever this message is. So hang in there. What else do I need? 5 of Cups. Okay, so... Okay, so where you set your focus and what you set your attention on is your number one tool in your toolbox, okay? This, what you give your attention to, how you think, your perception, your perspective is everything. And I mean, think about it. Two people can watch the same thing, but based on perspectives, like you could watch the same movie as your best friend, but say your best friend is having a bad day, but you're having an amazing day. You guys watch this movie, and because you were having a great day, your perception of that movie is going to be so much more optimistic compared to your friend. So you're going to have an overall, like appreciation of the movie, whereas your friend's not going to get the same out of it. So, you are what you seek, you are what you feel. Thoughts, actions, it's all the same thing. So this is for somebody that maybe you've just been pessimistic lately, and it is so hard to not be pessimistic. So with this, it's about the 5 cups. They're spilled over, but not all of them are spilled over. There's still things that you aren't seeing or that you're choosing not to see. There's a way out. Good things are trying to come in. Let's try and change that. Get back to the basics. I just heard the moon. Yeah, so you're definitely not going to see this positive change come in, but I'm seeing like this level up, this soul level up comes after you choose yourself in a whole brand new way. And remember, this is how karma works too. Whatever you have to deal with, you attract it into your life over and over and over again. Same places, same people, just different faces, just different names. Like, it's the same thing, and it's going to keep happening to you until you learn these lessons. And that's the only way through it. So don't be anxious, because being anxious, you're only going to have a limited vantage point of how to move through properly. 6 of Wands. Yeah, okay, so this is this level up. So as soon as whatever it is that is coming towards you, whether this is in love, this could be career, this could be finances, whatever it is that you finally learn this lesson of, it's like you finally, like it's like a bottleneck, I feel like. It's just going to be like an explosive release of energy where, oh my God, like, quick with this 8 of Wands, like you don't see this coming, okay? And it's going to change so fast for you. And again, that 9, this could be 9 days, 9 weeks. Hang in there, because it's coming for you. 6 of Wands, recognition. So I see this can be in love, somebody worth it comes in. For career, you know what? Some of you, this means like that money is coming up. You're going to get either a raise or increase in your finance. Or somebody is coming in to apologize, and this is going to unstuck you, so to speak. That's good. Get out of your mind. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Whoever feels drawn to this, I really recommend looking into the other reading I had just done a little bit ago. That is, I forget what I called it, but it's about change and being stuck. This 9 of Swords, it's all about this karma and the way you're thinking about things, but there might be some things to hear in that, and it's all about forgiveness and how you can flip the dynamics and how energy can flap and switch. Basically just by, forgiving in your heart. And remember, we don't forgive people because we're doing it for them. We're doing it for ourselves. And forgiving doesn't mean you're also allowing someone back into your life. I don't know. Not all of you need to hear that, but for some of you. And of course, as another disclaimer, like, take what resonates for you. This isn't going to be for everyone. It can't be for everybody. But what is it that I don't see coming, Spirit? Empress. Beautiful. That's creation. That's creative. That's abundance. That's expansion. Whoever this is, you are the Empress. Do you know that? Do you know that? You're beautiful. And I don't mean that like aesthetically. Like, you are beautiful and you are more capable than you are giving yourself credit for. These people, and look, see the star. That's hope, renewal. All right. Epiphany. A lot of change is coming for you. And for some of you, I just want to say, hold tight, keep your faith. The other ones, like, follow your intuition. It's okay to be, if you're single, for some of you, if you're single, it's okay to be single, you know, man, female, like, it's okay. In my last reading, again, like, there is nothing worse than feeling lonely in a group of people that are supposed to have your back or love you or whatever. So it's okay to choose yourself. This is all about independence, passion, whatever. And honoring yourself right now, I feel like, is going to be your best way. Take care of yourself. There's this glow up. So also with this Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, this is speaking of maybe, you know, she's nurturing, yes, but nurturing to herself as well. So, you know, this is where inside meets outside. So maybe you need to be cleaning up your diet or moving your body more, because there's this energy that belongs in the past, because where you're going is clearly not the past. Unless you didn't learn that karmic lesson, you can always hop back on the wheel of karma as many times as you want. And that's why a lot of people feel stuck for so many years. But the moment that you choose to see the lesson, the moment that you do something different that you didn't do in the past, the moment you change your perspective in just a tiny way can make all the difference. And that is when things truly change. So maybe you need to clean up your environment. Maybe you need to clean up your body. Whatever it is, do what you haven't done in a while is the overall message. Because you, like, there's so much queen energy here. And I mean, this can be for male or female. I mean, are all the queens out here? Yes. Yeah, wait. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. 1, 2. Who are we missing? Oh, Queen of Cups. Okay. Well, maybe she will come once you do all of these things, because it's all about getting your emotions in check. With the Queen of Swords, maybe it's time to detach from that and listen to that intuition, because once you tap into your intuition, that is when the Queen of Cups will appear, is basically what I am hearing. Ten of Cups, like, all this beautiful stuff, this good stuff wants to come in for you. And I see it all, but you don't yet. But you should. Ha! Ha ha ha! Alright, so guys, I just said the star, and guess who is right underneath the star? Queen of Cups, okay? So what you need to do is you need to fill up your cup again. Fill that cup back up with hope. Renew yourself. Tap in. Maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you need to ask your guides, your angels, whatever. But this cup, this last queen, to make you feel complete, your emotions, she's right around the corner for you. This is the last missing piece, okay? It's all about your emotions. With that, drink water. Fill up your own cup, okay? Guys, like, this is crazy. Use your wisdom. The owl. That could be a sign for some people. This is beautiful. I love when Spirit does stuff like this. 3 of Wands, okay? 3 of Wands. It's time for change. It's time for expansion. We got all of the beautiful girls out. And that is just a sign that know your worth. Know your worth. And it's time to level up. If you don't know your worth, how can you expect anybody around you to treat you the way you deserve to be? Because I know whoever this is for, if only you could see the way that I am feeling about your energy right now, you would have never settled or allowed the things that happened in the past. So, if you need to cry, cry, but allow yourself, hey buddy, but allow yourself for one day to do it. Self-reflect, get the answers you need. They're all within you. And once you do, things are going to be moving in amazing ways. And remember, the number 9, that's all about ending of a cycle too. So 9 days, 9 weeks, it's coming for you. Anyways, if you're still here, thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. Again, I'm brand new to YouTube, so just playing around. All right, love you guys. Thanks. Bye.